Bueno, son las 5:25 de este martes 19 de mayo. Y vamos con el directo. Al final he decidido hacer directo, no iba a hacer directo, pero he decidido hacer directo porque el primer partido de liga es en casa y por lo tanto es la ceremonia de entrega del segundo anillo consecutivo que hemos conseguido. Entonces no me lo quería perder. Por eso, nada más que por eso. Let's go. Entonces quería grabarlo. Mientras tanto, hemos hecho, a despecho del inglés, la elección de lo que queremos hacer en la mitad de la temporada. Y hemos elegido uno que no habíamos hecho, que es ser el gran reboteador de la liga. Y entonces hemos elegido superar en varios partidos, atrapar más rebotes que nuestro par. Va a ser difícil, pero es lo que hemos elegido. Pero eso es para los partidos clave, ya sabéis. Entonces, eso será, pues mira, tenemos que atrapar más rebotes que Víctor Wembanyama. Tendremos que atrapar más rebotes que Nikola Jokic, que está en Dallas. Más rebotes que Giannis Antetokounmpo. Más rebotes que Chet Holmgren. Más rebotes que Jalen Duren. Y más rebotes que Klingan. Pero como digo, eso será otro día, porque hoy jugamos contra Filadelfia para que nos den el anillo. Estamos en Memphis. Vamos a elegir qué camiseta. Hemos hecho contrato con Nike, pero todavía... Ok, Google. Cancela. Vale. Todavía no nos han dado las zapatillas los de Nike, así que no podemos poner las Nikes. Entonces voy a poner... He jugado con las Luka 4. Vamos a jugar con estas de Barbie y la camiseta que nos han puesto. Vale, el equipo, porque algunos no lo habéis visto, no sabéis quién es mi equipo. Mi equipo es este: Jaga Morán, Cedric Coward de 86, Gigi Jackson. Me pone a Gigi Jackson por delante de... Es que me ha cambiado todo. A Jalen Wells está lesionado y T. Jerome está lesionado, pero si no estaban lesionados. What the fuck. Se me ha lesionado un titular y un suplente. 1 o 2 semanas, de 2 a 4 semanas. Uff. ¿Y por qué se ha lesionado? Bueno, Cedric Coward 26, Gigi Jackson pues 24, nosotros 38, y a nosotros nos gusta que el titular sea Peyton Watson. Es el ala pivotalero. No son muchos minutos para Peyton Watson. Kobe Bufkin 22, Cam Spencer 22, a ver, sus suplentes son 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5. Nehemias Queta y Tyndale. Nehemias Quita 2-1, 2-13. Demasiados minutos para un tío tan alto. Es que yo no contaba con que tuviera jugadores lesionados. Bueno, pues con esto tenemos que jugar contra Filadelfia. Pues nada, oye, es lo que hay. Porque tampoco es para Peyton Watson, que es el alero suplente. Venga, pues hemos empezado bien. Hemos empezado bien. Empezamos ya con lesiones. Fuck. Bueno, ellos tienen lesionado a Joel Embiid. Venga, vamos a jugar. Que nos den el anillo de una vez. Supongo que todo esto está bien. Ahí está, Salón de la Fama. Vale, esto está bien. Venga, vámonos. De Mia Esquita en nuestro equipo. Él es Boston. No estoy metiendo ni una. No meto un fucking triple. Venga, 2 seguidos. Tres de 4. 4 de 5. 4 de 6. 4 de 7. 4 de 8. Ahí está, ceremonia del segundo anillo. World Champions of what? Grizzlies. Ahí está, Thomas Isalo. Está la música épica del comisionado. Dame mi anillo. Dame mi anillo. Quiero mi anillo. Artie Tindale. No se ve, si es que no hay mucha luz. Artie Tindale. Ceremonia del anillo. Barney Flowers. Que tampoco es que fuera el mejor del mundo, pero Tindale y Flowers jugaron muy poquito. Jugadores de rol. Cabe Spencer, sí, suplente de lujo, escolata, tirador. Segundo anillo consecutivo para Cam Spencer. Se lo da a Thomas Isolo. Vale, Bobby Bookin, base suplente. Bueno, el tercer base, mejor dicho, porque el base suplente. Aquí pivot suplente, pivot titular en algunos momentos. Que con Canadá no sabemos si ha ganado el mundial o no, porque no sabemos qué pasó. Solo sabemos que nosotros hicimos el bronce. Vamos. Y Jackson, que pasa a ser titular hoy, alero titular hoy. Alero de rol, no, alero suplente. Con el que se hacen buenos alius. Cedric Howard, escolta titular, imprescindible. Podría haber metido más triples, eso sí. Hemos perdido a T. Jerome. Jaren Jackson Jr., nuestro pivos, ya la pivos titular. Nos cambiamos muchas veces en el partido con él, dependiendo del emparejamiento. Hoy da igual, hoy hay que disfrutar del partido. Ahí está Jamoran, que vamos a decir de Jamoran, el base titular de este equipo. Nos ha sacado de buenas. O que gente echamos de menos. Echamos de menos a Santi Aldama. Y ahí está el Pi. Echamos de menos a T. Jerome. Nos ha ido T. Jerome. Está segundo anillo consecutivo con Memphis, Illinois. World Champions.
And one of the incredible moments in an NBA season, that presentation of the NBA ring ceremony is special indeed. And greetings, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K.
No está bien la cámara.
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Jared McCain is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Bono in at the center. And for the Grizzlies,
¿dónde estará Rui Hachimura? ¿Dónde estará Tyrese Maxey?
Then there's John Morant. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. You know MP.
Vamos, métela, Yaren. Primera asistencia. Vamos.
And now they're hoping to three-peat, something that's only been accomplished a handful of times since 1966. When I asked MP about it, he told me we want to be mentioned among the all-time great teams. We think we're up there with MJ's Bulls and the Kobe Shaq Lakers, but we need to win again this year to get that validation.
They are chasing history. Thanks for that story. What a season it was for MP. Greg, a great playoff run, and now he'll forever be a two-time NBA champion.
And every title run is different. MP knows that now, but the way his team came together in the postseason.
Oh, man!
BGH.com.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Con la falta de BGH.com,
so he'll get a chance at the line. PJ Edgecombe picks one up.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
NGA, the second Defensive Player of the Year award for MP. And you look at the players who've done that multiple times, not a very long list.
And almost every player on that list is in the Hall of Fame. So MP is definitely burnishing his
Hoy es el partido de BGH.com, el Salón de la Fama.
And coming off his second league MVP award, Greg MP is certainly cementing his place as one of the best to ever do it.
Well, Kevin, you look at the players to win multiple MVPs, every single one in the Hall or headed there, and he'll be no exception.
Una asistencia, vamos, Gigi.
What to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Count it, good. Hachimura's got 5.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Jackson with the screen. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
9-8.
That's talent.
Muy generosos. Muy
Philadelphia's
Hachimuras
gone
en
1
este
or 2
equipo.
from
¿Dónde está
long
Tyrese
range in the
Maxey?
first quarter. Pass to McCain. Now Edgecombe. They set the pick beyond the arc.
Triple de
Down it
Edgecombe.
goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis, trailing by 4. Jackson, a screen on McCain to the middle.
La da Garibaldi.
Garibaldi, guarded by Jackson. Pass to McCain. In a wide open look for Hachimura. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Cuarta asistencia, vamos. Llevamos 2 puntos.
Huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now Edgecombe. Back to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura setting the pick for McCain. Morant with some nice D.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a
Venga, mi punto número 4 para empatar. Vamos.
That's great
Don.
TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's McCain. Now Edgecombe. Here's Jackson.
Venga, la quinta asistencia.
Well, if
Vamos.
you take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can
Ya
happen.
estaríamos.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be
Bonita
rocking
pisaje,
the
dos, Barbie.
rim going the other way.
Edgecombe with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Garibaldi, guarded by Jackson. Unloads. Edgecombe, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall.
Qué bonita transición. Dos
How
arriba.
about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think
Cambios.
one of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Nuestras filas.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Edgecombe. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. McCain against Morant. Now Edgecombe. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Grizzlies on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. MP looking around. To the inside.
Mierda, que bien ha ido Edgecombe.
Here's Kispert. Morant with some nice D's. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And another turnover here by Memphis. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Pass to Kispert. Here's McCain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Jared McCain can really shoot it. I like how assertive he has become from deep.
Now, here's MP. Defended by Kispert.
No me lo puedo creer.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Driving in. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, look at that acceleration by McCain that time on the drive. That is elite level and very difficult for the defense to rotate properly.
Jackson throws it down hard.
Vamos,
That's a
Gigi.
great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Now Edgecombe. 7 points in the game. Pass to McCain. No good with the triple. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to Dallas.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Mala selección de tiro.
Like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
Montero grabs the miss. Well, last year, Greg MP continuing to cement himself as an elite player.
¡Triple! ¡Vamos! Ahora sí tiré abierto. Catch and shoot.
Franchise player, someone you build your team around.
Pass to Bona. Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Kispert. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. To the paint. And Jackson
Venga, la séptima asistencia. 7 puntos, 7 rebotes, 7 asistencias. El 7.
And at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Back to McCain. Pass to Kispert. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 7. Kispert on the wing. Cranes the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Está Tyrese Maxey en el banquillo.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Lesionado.
It's a 3-point game. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by MP. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Here's Bona. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Smith checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Edgecombe. And so here's Memphis. MP outside. Out to the wing.
Está Tyrese Maxey ahora.
Pass to Spencer. Watson kicks to MP. Here's Buffkin. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Kispert from the arc.
Empata.
Another three for
Kispert.
Philadelphia.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
MP finds Watson. McCain against MP. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Buffkin. The offensive rebound. MP on the follow. Now for the second time in his career, Greg, MP was first team all-defense last year.
And MP told us tonight it is a new season, but he wants to build on last year's selection and do it again.
Kispert on the wing. A miss that time would have put him up. The Grizzlies with the lead. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. McCain with the ball. Buffkin with the rebound.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Pass to Spencer. MP outside. Latrey.
Bien, Zakidi.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Here's Buffkin. Can't cash in up close on the shot from Montero. At the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes out there with Kispert, and it's Nembhard in at the point. And I'm sure last season is still fresh in MP's mind, Greg. He accomplished what very few players before him have done, winning the MVP in the finals for a second time. Wow.
And there's something about the biggest stage in the sport that brings out the best in him. It says something about his mental toughness
madre
as
de
well.
Dios.
Not everybody thrives under pressure.
Garibaldi este.
Bounce pass Nembhard. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Venga, 13 puntos, vamos. 6 arriba.
That bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Down low, here's Kispert. And the 76ers get it back. Kispert setting the pick for Maxey. From the arc. Shot by Grimes, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. A 3 for
Triple!
6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Venga, 9 arriba.
Scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Grimes. And right away,
Quentin Grimes, me lo devuelve, Quentin. Quentin Tarantino.
Going with the triple, his first basket of the game. MP outside. And that one good. MP's got 18 points. And MP now in his 3rd year in the NBA. A lot of expectations. And Greg, he's delivered.
And everyone wanted immediate success from MP. Well, 2 years in, and he's delivered on everything that was asked of him.
To the inside. Using his athleticism and
10 arriba, vamos.
And
Vamos,
is letting his
Memphis.
play do the talking. He is on one.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the 76ers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. Hachimura setting the pick for Maxey. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Another miss by Philadelphia.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A shot, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. And Grimes has it in the corner.
Tapón, en mi casa no, Quentin.
Jared McCain's
Vete
checked in for the
con el cuento a otra
76ers.
parte, Quentin. Grimes. Quentin Grimes.
Pass to Grimes.
O Grimes.
Maxey looking it over. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down.
And I would say that's the definition of an ankle breaker, fellas. That move was devastating.
Well, that one is going on the highlight reel. He'll be showing that one to his grandchildren someday.
MP
Métela, Jackson, que a mí me da mucha risa. 10 arriba, vamos.
Jackson, that's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Back to McCain. Outside, Maxey. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. MP now in his third year in the NBA, and Greg, it didn't take long for him to become one of the elite players.
And Kevin, to win an MVP as young as MP did,
Qué bien, Kobe
to think
Buskin.
he has another decade or so at the top of his game has got to be a nightmare for opposing
Venga.
teams.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Garibaldi.
Triple de Garibaldi. Nos están matando a
They've given up a
triples.
lot of three-pointers here today.
Nos están matando a
And the Grizzlies
triples.
leading by 9.
Nadie hace
MP with
nada.
a screen on McCain. And a wide open look for MP.
Yo fallar un triple.
Tried to answer back, but that three
Tirado
is off the
desmarcado,
mark.
sincronización tarde.
Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Bounce pass from McCain. Here's Hachimura. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson, a screen on Hachimura. To the middle. Deflects the pass.
Tercera perdida.
Here's Grimes. Guarded by Jackson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. Makes it off the
Mierda, se
glass.
ponen a 7.
Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry, strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Garibaldi. And it's
La
MP
defensa
with the
sobre
rebound.
Garibaldi.
MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Venga,
And now,
bien.
in his third
9
year as
arriba.
an NBA player, you know, Greg, it feels like MP is just starting to scratch the surface of his skill.
And this is when you start seeing the type of player someone is long-term. I know MP is
¡Triple! ¡Oh, oh! ¿Qué es el tercero?
what he can accomplish.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Jackson setting the pick here for MP. It's
Mierda,
stolen by
cuarta
McCain.
perdida.
Here's Grimes. Hands it
Meten
from
un triple para
downtown.
ponerse a 9.
Grimes has got 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
MP outside. Right wing. To the wing on the left. Jackson up top. Pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's McCain. Hachimura setting the pick for McCain. Right side Maxey. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
Montero and the
Venga,
dunk by
9.
MP. And Greg, the reigning Rookie of the Year, MP. Now in his 2nd season in the NBA. And the expectations, well, they couldn't be higher.
So true. Think about how much MP impressed as a rookie, especially coming in as a 2nd-round pick. To have that level of unexpected impact makes you wonder what we're going to see from this young man this season. There's a huge amount of potential in this kid.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9.
¡Métela! Ahí está, triple doble.
The rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Inside. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also
Falta sobre
bring
Jaime.
about
Sí,
inverted
ya.
screen.
Estamos 11 arriba.
Can you
Pena
explain
esta
to the
falta.
viewers what that means?
Yeah,
Ha fallado el primero, ha merecido la pena. Venga, nosotros cambiamos a todo el equipo.
For the bigger player and
Casi
having
todo.
little guys who are willing to put their body on the line.
Ha fallado los
You think of
dos.
a Steph Curry,
Vamos,
a
Ja.
John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
¡Oh!
Here's the
Asistencia
Philadelphia
número
going with
11.
right now. Bonus
Nos vamos a
check in,
13.
And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Back to McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thank you, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated.
¡Triple en su cara! ¡Oh, oh, oh! ¡Oh, oh, oh! No está el triple. No me lo puedo creer. El triple en la cara de Maxi. Ahí está. Triple en la cara de Maxi.
Style built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Bona. Now Edgecombe. Here's Bona to stop the run. It's hauled in by Watson. Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Hachimura. Morant passes to Watson. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Edgecombe. Misses the 3. Morant left side. MP outside. Morant kicks to MP.
¡Triple! ¡Pero que estoy que me salvo!
MP's got 31.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, you know he can score it. So in terms of his development, Jared McCain's playmaking is the key. That assist right there, very encouraging for this coaching staff.
Now Edgecombe. 7 points in the game. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They set the pick. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the triple. Edgecombe's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
MP finds Morant. Morant off a pick from Montero. Here's the 3.
¡Y triple! Bueno. 6 de 8.
34 points.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Here's Edgecombe. And that would have
6 de 8 en triples para ponernos a 17. ¡Vamos!
MP making things happen. The Memphis Grizzlies. It's been a sensational all-around performance for him. He's got a triple-double now. Back to the action.
Nos dijo que Filadelfia no es rival. Filadelfia no es rival, ¿eh? Estoy sin wifi. ¿Qué ha pasado que estoy sin wifi? ¿Se ha ido el router al carril o qué?
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
El mejor de ellos es Billets con 10 puntos al carrer.
Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas. Yeah, their lack of engagement.
And changing it up, my favorite. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Venga, let's go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
They've got Jackson. MP out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Morant. That's the group for Thomas Isolo as we begin the second half. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Bona, covered by MP.
Mierda, tardó en reaccionar.
Bona's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Back to Morant. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond
Coguar, ¿qué has hecho,
you can
Coguar?
see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
McCain with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working
Jaren
for
Jackson
great looks.
Jr., pick and
Really
roll.
just an unselfish group.
And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
They set the pick. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jackson finds MP. It's tipped. Edgecombe with the steal. Pass to McCain. Here's Bona. Now Edgecombe fires from deep. Montero grabs the miss.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Vamos.
MP throws it down.
19 arriba.
Got some ups. MP throwing it down.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Edgecombe with it. He's got 10. No good on the triple.
This is definitely
Mierda,
not
se está
how they envisioned
perdida.
starting the second half.
And the
Tapón.
rejection by Jackson. Pass to Bona. Back to
Ah, no, se anda
McCain.
Jackson.
And it's Hachimura in the corner.
Y se les
And
ha ido el
so the ball's
balón.
out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. He's coming off an excellent season. Tops in scoring. And of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season. The league leader in assists.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him
Vaya
number 1
tapón que
last
se
year.
acaba de
You can't
llevar
stop him. And you
Jamoran.
can't even really contain him. Bumped on the way up,
Vaya
but
hombre.
hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
The free throw
Corona
drop for
16.
Edgecombe. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those
Oh,
guys
me ha
that have
defendido
a
súper bien,
willingness to
Bona.
move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these
Jackson.
high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a
Ponen a
better
14.
flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Spencer's checked in to the wing right side. And here is MP. He's got 36, just 5 to shoot.
Venga, triple
No
de
one
Cam
covering.
Spencer.
Spencer's got his first points of the game.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Hachimura against MP. Here's Edgecombe. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Spencer. McCain defending. And he
Y
makes the
falta
bucket, gets the
Juan.
whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Memphis making a change here.
Dentro.
Kate is checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Dane mi asqueta de
I've been
pibos.
impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
To the middle. And MP.
Punto número
throws it down.
41 for me.
Get up, MP, climb that ladder, no doubt about it.
The 76ers trailed by 19.
19 arriba.
Here's McCain. He has 5. Here's Edgecombe. And it's
¡Hola,
He
taponazo de
seems a little out of
Queta!
rhythm right now.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Montero. Screen by MP. That's tipped.
Y la pierde.
Now McCain. Here's Bona. McCain with the ball.
Otro tapón de Queta.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 12. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Corey Kispert's checked in for Hachimura. And the Grizzlies with possession here.
Que me le tiro.
15-point lead, which is the
16 de 24, no es un buen...
They need a bucket in a big way here.
Mierda, trap.
And the free ball
16.
is good.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And here is MP. And he's got 41. Pass to Keita. The
Bien,
shot's good.
Keita.
And the
Los
Grizzlies
primeros
lead by
puntos como
18.
Memphis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a
18
charm.
arriba.
Bounce pass from McCain. Now Edgecombe. And it's Kispert in the corner. 4 on the clock.
Eso.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making
No.
the weak coverage pay. And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Salió Tindale. Falta, mi
And
segunda
contact on the
falta.
shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot
Me voy al
70%
banquillo.
last season.
Edie's checked in
Ganamos.
for the
Vamos al
Grizzlies.
tiro libre.
Aiden
Porque
Watson comes
si ese
in
tiro
for
libre ganamos de
MVP.
18.
Good on the second free throw. So
Ganamos de
10.
17. De 14. Y ya estamos en el último cuarto.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And so in the game for the 76ers, Hachimura out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point.
Asistencia número 14 para mí.
And you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Hachimura de
Morant
pibe.
against Maxey. Kispert on the wing. Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Back to MP. And the
Sacó la
call
falta de
on the
Kispert.
shot that sends him to the line.
De
Yeah,
Cory.
you know, for a guy like
Kispert.
MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Free throw good, MP.
Y dentro.
And both free throws good for MP.
And they're doing a
¿Cuánto llevo?
better
33
job
minutos.
of
Debería jugar
working
5 nada
themselves
más.
to the line here in the second half.
McCain against Morant. Pass to Hachimura.
Tapón a Hachimura.
MP.
Tapón a Hachimura. Y falló.
Hachimura grabs the miss.
16 de
Hachimura's got
26.
his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside, Maxey fires for three. It's hauled in by MP.
Maxi
Memphis
Chupón.
leading by 18. Rebound by Kispert. Kispert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Grimes. To the inside. And the dunk by
Me ha
Hachimura.
ido por un segundo.
And proving to be
16
effective
arriba.
around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Kispert. Kispert setting the pick for Maxey. Launches from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
No sacó la falta. ¿Pero qué está pasando? Y luego falta de transición. ¡Mierda! ¡Mierda! Hostia, nos complicamos y entra, ¿eh?
And they came out of the locker room
15.
after halftime with a
atacan
much
ellos.
more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Grimes bounce pass. Down low, Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Hachimura. Hachimura with a screen on Morant. Back to Hachimura. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is a well-run pick and roll that time by McCain. So skilled.
The 76ers making a switch here. Bonus checked in. Morant looking around. Over to the left wing. Screen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Otra vez.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Bona. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Here's Bona.
Ah, me he equivocado.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And Tyrese Maxey is very comfortable running this offense, whether it's scoring or giving it up.
MP with a screen on Maxey. From the stripe. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Bona.
Joder, se me ha vuelto a ir Bona, 11.
Hard with both hands.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Morant off a pick from Montero. In the center of things, Morant.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Bona. Now McCain. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect.
Sacó la falta, pero no el 2+1.
Getting right to the rim. At least they saved the layup.
First one falls for him.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
And so he hits
15 arriba.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Bona. To the paint. It's deflected.
Dos deflections en esta jugada.
From deep,
Y mete el triple, Maxi. ¡Mierda!
He's now 5 of 11.
8 triples más que los Grizzlies.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it.
¡Triple! Hemos matado el triple de Maxi. ¡Vamos!
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow. What a
7 de 10 en triples. La máxima dificultad.
Pass to Bona.
Bona no tira.
Shot on the way. MP grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Inside. Off on the layup.
Well, he is showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
There's the pick. To the inside.
Mierda.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't.
¿De cuánto nos ganan el cuarto?
Can't do it any better than that.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Montero kicks to Morant. That three off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Bona. Over MP.
Y la mete, tío. Se ponen a 11.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Now Edgecombe. And Grimes has it in the corner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
MP with a screen on Maxey. Moran off the bounce. Here's Jackson. Got it. And he's now 8 from the floor.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Hachimura, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jared McCain comes in for Maxey. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D.
Joder, Bona, tío, pero Bona ¿de cuánto es? ¿De 2000? Si es de 76 nada
at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Morant. Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by Edey. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Importa una mierda lo que le
Friday,
los
they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA.
Mierda,
These are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Now Hachimura. And
Tapón.
rejection by MP.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No falles, Cowan. Que solo estamos a 11. 12.
And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 12. Now Edgecombe. He takes it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Hachimura. McCain with the ball. Good! Lays it right in there.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
MP against Hachimura. Now, here's MP. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Garibaldi, guarded by Morant. Here's Hachimura. Here's Edgecombe. Now Hachimura.
Ah, mierda.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
Now Edey. Now Morant. Pocket 6. Now MP. Hits it again.
Vamos. 8 arriba. Se acabó.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And the timeout.
Es que llevamos muchas pérdidas en este cuarto. Joder, 4 pérdidas.
called here by Billy Donovan. He knows every possession is critical now. Now Edgecombe. Strong move off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the B was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And they double up MP. We got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Edey. Edgecombe with the steal.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Good enough.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
6.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball
Se
game.
acabó. Tiros al carrer. Al carrer, Grizzlies.
Timeout called the 76ers. 17 seconds left in the game. And what's their best move at this point?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Edgecombe with it. McCain outside. Morant with the steal. For the finish. Ah, the
Vamos.
Trained from outside. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm.
En la máxima dificultad. Hemos metido al final 7 triples. Una vez más. Muchas pérdidas, ¿eh? ¿No hay entrevista? Venga, pues acabo.
Congratulations, MP. Getting the Larry O'Brien trophy for the second time now. Hard enough to
Gracias,
get
Cal.
one Larry O'Brien. You got 2? You special, man. You special. Congrats, man.
Gracias, bro. Hemos conseguido moneda doble XP durante 30 minutos. Vaya mierda. McCain se ha dormido. Bueno, pues hasta aquí hemos llegado. Venga, let's go.